Hey guys, and welcome back to LFC Online. It's your boy Harold here, back with another post-match reaction. Liverpool have just won a game of football. Way! We actually won a game of football, amazing. We just beat Southampton 2-0 at home after giving them all the opportunities in the world to try and actually score. Somehow we came out of it, not just a 1-goal cushion, but a 2-goal cushion going into the last minutes of the game, and we were successful. So the pressure is on for the top four. You guys know my thoughts on the top four. I think it's beyond our reach, if I'm completely honest with you. But there's nothing wrong with applying some pressure and actually playing some decent football. So yeah, I'm gonna get into the game now. But guys, we actually won a game of football. Amazing. So lining up, we had our typical back four. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. So lining up, we had Ali in goal, our typical fullbacks of Robbo and Trent, and we had Nat Phillips back from injury. And a new man, well not a new man, but a familiar face, last seen in a FA Cup game against Manchester United, a Reece Williams came back into the side after a battered and bruised Klopp described Ozan Kabak to be, so he wasn't fit to play. Then in midfield we had Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Thiago Alcantara, and starting up front we had our Jota on the left, Mane through the middle, and then Salah on the right. Guys, okay, so I genuinely think this was a decent team to get started with. I'm a bit sceptical of Wijnaldum playing so many minutes, considering that he is on his way out and we made him the captain as well. I just think it's a bit strange. I think Curtis Jones hasn't been getting enough minutes. I can't tell you the reason why. Obviously, he had last time we saw him play, before I say he came on as a substitute today. Prior to today was against Chelsea, and that 1-0 loss that we had at home to them. Haven't seen him since. That was months ago. So frustrating. That was the end of February. That was a while ago. So it's good to actually see him back playing, you know. So yeah, more of that, please, mate. Yeah, good to see him in the future, that is. Here, let me actually get into the game itself. So we're playing against Southampton team who are not on the best of run of form. They've drawn or lost majority of their last 5 games. They aren't looking too great. Their main goal scorer, main threat, Danny Ings, is out injured again after just coming back from another injury. I feel for him. Obviously, that's the same reasons why we actually had to ship him on, because this didn't work out for us. I think he's a terrific finisher, and I think he's a terrific forward, and I think he's unlucky that the Euros got moved to this year, because he would have done a shoe-in for Euros last year. He had a fantastic year last year, Danny Ings. What a player. But yeah, so who were their main threats of Southampton? They had Djenepo, who came on as a substitute, Theo Walcott, Che Adams, and that was pretty much it. Like, there wasn't anything to shout about at all. Oh, I tell a lie, actually, they also had Nathan Redmond, or whatever remains of Nathan Redmond. Obviously had James Ward-Prowse and Armstrong in the middle of the park. Cool, that's the Southampton team. I was actually quite worried about set pieces going into this game. I didn't do a preview for it, unfortunately, but something my worry would be set pieces. James Ward-Prowse, fantastic delivery, and Vestergaard's quality in the air as well. So I was a little bit nervous in that regard, but I think we dealt with him very well. Ali was quite demanding in goal. He dealt with them very well, particularly in the first moments as well. He looked to test us, James Ward-Prowse whips his corners so much that it literally drops right underneath your goalkeeper. And it's the most beautiful delivery, I have to say. He strikes the ball so well. But it's good to see that Ali was up to the job, and so was Nat Phillips. It was good to have him back there, actually having a competent aerial threat going into the game. So yeah, on the game itself. So I thought we started the game quite slowly. I think that there was really not much going on for the first 7 or 8 minutes or so. And it just looked like we were very sluggish, like we weren't looking like our fluid best, and we haven't for a while, in all honesty. But yeah, once again, we didn't look that great. Even Newcastle, we actually looked all right. But yeah, we didn't look great at all. Defensively, we'll just misplace some passes, and you'll hear me stress throughout this video that would be a common theme of things to come. We would often give away passes, kicking the ball at the white shirts. Like, it was so frustrating. That was actually probably the most annoying part of the entire game, I have to say. But yeah, that was that. We also gave away a few chances. Southampton, weirdly enough, so a lot of teams, whenever they play us, they see Trent as our main outlet, so they target the right-hand side of our defence. Southampton did the opposite. They targeted our left-hand side because there was a lot of space there. I don't know who left it. I can't remember if it was Widge or Thiago who was vacating space on the left, but there was a lot of room there, and they kept exploiting that side. Walcott was there, Walker Peters was there. Even at times, we had Nathan Redmond who drifted to the right-hand side as well from the left. Had a lot of players on that side, and they looked like that was an area of to place the target, essentially. Maybe they're trying to whip it into where the back post was, where Trent wasn't. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the reason why, but they created a few good opportunities there, and Ali had to be quite on the spot for one of them. In particular, the Che Adams one, where it's a one-on-one. I think Walcott's got the ball on the right-hand flank, and then it's the 2v2. Reece Williams can't catch up with Walcott. He whips it across goal. Nat Phillips nowhere to be found. And there's Che Adams ready to slot into an open net. And then Ali's big as he can, and he's terrific. He makes a quality save. Just moments after that, we get the ball after a breakdown of play. I think it might have been after a corner. And Salah gets the ball on the right-hand side, whips it into Mane, and Mane gets his goal. Mane was bloody brilliant today. I can't believe I'm saying this. Mane was great. I can't believe that I'm saying it, if that makes sense. Like, Mane hasn't been the great man that he once was, but today I think he was my man of the match. I think he was absolutely quality. If I'd give him a rating out of today, I'd probably give him an 8. I think he was bloody brilliant. Ran with intensity, ran with purpose. Good finish. Only had one opportunity to score. He took that opportunity. He was direct, he was his usual self. He had a good link up with Robbo on the left-hand side as well. Things that made him who he is, and who that player that made him so great last year. And that's exactly what I saw today. I think he was bloody brilliant. I think he was absolutely fantastic. A close second was our goalkeeper, Alisson Becker. However, there was one moment where he just dished the ball out to Che Adams. Che Adams really should have punished us under no pressure at all. And he managed to make a save, but I was like, this is alarming. But yeah, Sadio Mane, mate, you were great today. Like that was an exemplary performance. I want to see more of that. No excuses. So yeah, well done. Right, second half now. Well, I say second half. Well, the rest of the first half was really more of the same. Mane kept getting away needless free kicks at the end of the half. I was a bit annoyed about that, but he didn't capitalise on it. Fortunately, Southampton. What's worrying me is that we're giving away so many chances, and these are like good opportunities. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the fact that the back four haven't played with each other often, or even before. I honestly couldn't tell you, but it worried me. It worried me to a fair degree. I want to see more from us. Like I want to see more from us defensively, because I was actually reminiscing with my friends while watching the game, because we watched it together on our live set. 18-19 was my favourite season on the clock so far, just because of how we could go 1-0 up, or go 2-1 up, or grab a late winner, and we would see out the game, and there would be no worries defensively. There's that massive stretch towards the end of the season when we won, like, what was it, 13-14 in a row with the Matip and BVD partnership at the back, and we were brilliant. And we looked defensively sound. We conceded, I think, 20-something goals that year. It was such a great campaign. Aside from the fact that obviously City pipped us to the league, and they did something even better than us. They won even more games in a row, but well, kudos to them. But it was great. And that's something I want to see a bit more from us. We just don't have that defensive now. So maybe our centre-halves aren't as good as they should be. I could blame it on COVID. It's a very strange situation. It's hard to really pinpoint who the blame should be on or what the blame should be on, but I want to see a bit more assuredness, and I didn't get it from this game, I'll be honest. Going into the second half, it was more of the same. We just look so unrefined. The things that we have praised this Liverpool team for doing so well, and just being crisp, smooth, sharp, quick on the ball. None of that in the second half in particular. We looked a bit sluggish. It was a very meh performance. That's the best way to describe it. We won while playing bad. I'm not complaining. 3 points is 3 points. But it was nothing to get up in arms about. It was nothing, sorry, that's even a wrong, figure of speech, but it's nothing to get excited about at all. I don't think we were anything amazing, but look, we got the 3 points. Thiago got his first goal. I got to put in a shout for Thiago. It's good for him to get his first goal right in front of the Kop end. Without fans, it's just not the same at all, is it? But it was a good goal. Cut it on the left-hand side, similar to Mount's goal against us in that same Chelsea game I was referring to earlier in February. Cuts in from the right-hand side of the box and then slots it bottom corner. Great finish. And I want to see more of that from Thiago, because he can hit the ball so well. He passes the ball so brilliantly, and you can tell he has incredible technique. And I just find it interesting that he doesn't score more goals. So I want to see a bit more of that from him. Get his long shots up. So that was great. In a whole, we did it all right. like for what we had, I guess. We won the game. That's all that matters, if you ask me. Like, if we played terribly, but we won our remaining 4 games of this season, I've got no issues there whatsoever. I'm not going to spend too long on the game. I don't think there's anything more to say than that. But kudos to Mane, kudos to Alisson. You were great today. Thiago, well done for getting your first goal. Everyone else, put yourself on ice, and we go again on Thursday against United. In terms of the top 4 race now, I'm not going to get too hasty, but I do think there is a push that can be made. I do want to see us at least apply the pressure to Leicester and see if they crack. They've got some difficult fixtures coming up, very difficult. United, Chelsea being a couple of them. Chelsea? No, Chelsea, I think. Anyway, you've got some very difficult fixtures coming right up. Yeah, I just checked. So United, Chelsea and Spurs to end the season. So yeah, let's see how many points they get from there. I can't believe it. We're actually not that far off top 4 at all. Just looking at the table, we're 6 points behind Leicester with a game in hand. Our game in hand, obviously, against Manchester United at Old Trafford, a ground that we haven't won at since the 13-14 season, where Gerrard got his hat-trick of penalties, and only scored 2, and obviously Suarez got the last goal. It would be good to see how us actually apply pressure and actually win all those games. Our games are definitely winnable. Yeah, it'd be good to see us actually apply some pressure. Our games are definitely winnable. After United, we've got West Brom, Burnley, and then Crystal Palace. Yeah, Crystal Palace. So look, we should win those games. Like, I have to be completely honest. So I don't really see any reason why not. Let's apply the pressure. Like, let's just see if they crack. Let's see if the Brendan Rodgers team capitulates just like they did last season. So yeah, I'm keen for us to secure that Champions League football, because the Europa League is truly the ghetto. I can't handle it. Guys, we've won a game of football. Rest up, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you on Thursday night for a bit more of some greatness. Might release Thursday or Friday. Anyway, that's that. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below to get engaging with me. I'll definitely be sure to reply. But yeah, guys, until then, you take care. God bless and peace.